Hey, what's up, Scalers? Teddy Do Champ here. As promised, I'm going to make a little bit longer video going over the Special Hobby 132 AH-1G Cobra. Overall, great kit. The fit was pretty good. Nothing too major in the fit department. You got a seam going straight down the middle, and then straight down the middle of the boom and all that back here, and then one underneath that goes right up the middle. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Special Hobby's got soft plastic. It's not like the chinky like Tamiya or like, Hasegawa plastic. It's like a softer plastic, but it's pretty good. They give you a lot of cool extras for the cockpit and 3D printed and photo etch. So all that turned out pretty good. I added a couple little extras to the cockpit myself too, like the tubing going behind the seats. They kind of hook into the back of the seat. I clipped the original part about halfway up, and then I got a drill bit that was about the size of the part, and I twisted up some very thin copper wire, and I made the rest of the tubing that way, and then to give it more of kind of like a tube vibe. And then right back there on the side panels, the little copper tubing right there that I rolled up to look like a cord. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but if you look at pictures of it on the net, or if you can find any, it looks kind of like a CV system, like some kind of communication system. But there's one in the back and one in the front. And then the helmets, they give you those two in the 3D printed helmets. No, I think those are resin helmets. Yeah, they're resin helmets. But those are pretty cool. They give you photo etch parts for them. And then the seat belts are photo etch. But the targeting system in there that the gunner uses, all that's 3D printed. The gauges are photo etch. And then the little like heads up display system right there for the pilot, that's 3D printed. So all that's pretty cool. And then I added the tow system. I wasn't originally going to add it, but I thought better of it, and I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to put that on. It came in the kit. I'm going to put it on. So yeah, there's the tires. They give you those. Those are resin tires, and then the little things they're attached to, they come from the kit. They give you resin rocket pods there. So I used one of those, and then I just used the kit parts for the other ones. So that all turned out pretty good. And then in here, where like kind of like the rotor blade transmission is, I added a bunch of little wires and stuff like that, and little like parts I seen from an image I got off the internet. And it's like one of the very few images I could find. But yeah, that turned out pretty good. And then they give you a photo etch kind of part that go over the door that you got to cut out the little pieces where it's like see-through. So all that turned out pretty good. The rotor blades are pretty good. They're pretty nice right out the box. No problems there. What else? The exhaust, it leaves a little bit to be desired, but not too bad. Decals. I think I mentioned this in the last video. They went down pretty good. They're printed by Cartograph. No real problems there. Maybe the front, the Cobra, it wasn't the easiest, but if you just put a little bunch of water into the decal and get it in the right spot, it'll eventually work out for you. The guns up there, I went with 1.762 cannon and then one grenade launcher. I think they're 40mm, so I did one of each, and those come as resin parts as well. So they give you photo etch for the door hinges, but I use the kit parts because they're more 3D. The photo etch ones are flat, so I use the ones that came in the kit to hold the doors open, the hatches or whatever I think they're called doors. I'm not sure. Anyway, what else? I lightly weathered it and with oils and panel line wash and the same old gig. Ooh, there's a hair. Yeah. But then other than that, great kit. I mean, in my opinion, you should get this one over the ICM one, because this one comes with all the cool extras and it's cheaper somehow. I'm not exactly sure how that works out, but you get a lot of cool extras in the special hobby kit, more than you do in the ICM kit. So if you're thinking about building this chopper, I would definitely try to go for the special hobby one, because it's the exact same kit, but you get a lot of cool extras, and they got a couple cool schemes in there as well. Other than that, man, yeah, we'll put a bow on this one and we'll get started on something new pretty soon. But until then, here she is, the Cobra. One last little look here. Not really sure what we'll be getting into next. It probably definitely won't be a chopper, but it'll be some kind of jet. But until then, all right, guys.